And as the state of Georgia remains front and center of the ongoing battle over the election, and many voters are wondering if their vote was properly tallied, a New Jersey woman who recently moved from Georgia and received a troubling phone call asking for her information about her ballot. One America's Christina Bobb has more from Washington.
Can residents of the swing states rest assured that their votes were properly counted? Apparently not. Miss D, whose name I've intentionally withheld for her privacy, lives in New Jersey, but only recently relocated from Georgia. Back in April, she called the Georgia Board of Elections to have her ballot canceled since she's moved out of the state. On November 5th, 2 days after the election, she received a call from a woman from Georgia asking her if she voted. The woman claimed to have a list of Georgia voters, and she was simply confirming if they'd used their ballot.
Up at 4 o'clock yesterday, I got a phone call from Brenda Holland, who asked me, from Georgia, asked me if I voted in the Georgia election. I told her that I had voted for Trump, and why is she calling me? She says she's got a list of people that she has to go through to call and ask them if they voted or not.
I reached out to the caller to ask why she had contacted Miss D and try to understand what this list of voters was. Who was asking, and why were they contacting voters? I got her voicemail, but I confirmed the name that Miss D had provided.
This was very suspicious. When I asked her why she called me, she says she's going through the list, and then I said I contacted the Cobb County Board of Elections in April of this year because I had moved from Georgia to New Jersey. So I think they are actually harvesting ballots.
I was not able to confirm what the list was, who was asking the questions, or whether or not it impacted Miss D's vote. The impression of the call gave Miss D the feeling that the caller was culling a list to harvest ballots. Did Miss D think Biden's campaign was harvesting her ballot?
Absolutely, without a doubt, 100%. Because why should they call me after the election and ask me if I voted?
Voter fraud is a very real concern, and One America News has already received many stories like this one. If you would like to report suspicious activities about voter fraud, contact One America News through our contact form on our website, OANN.com. You can also reach me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm Christina Bobb, One America News, Washington.